Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back. This is our cozy and realistic Nomad series where we play as General of the Minutemen working to rebuild the Commonwealth one settlement at a time. And today we are back here building at Longfellow's cabin. It is gorgeous here. It is foggy. We see the sunlight coming through. Oh, this is going to be a wonderful, cozy build together. And I'm so glad you're here. Last time we started building this general store kind of setup, and we were actually able to fit a barn wall in here so perfectly to sort of segment off this shop space and living space. So I think we can continue starting here and just keep building out this general store, because I think we got a new settler, because we have 3 people here now. I think last time we just had the one farmer. It's Preston here to help us. We have Longfellow, who we've assigned to security. And then I think this is the new one. Yes. Yeah, we got a girl. Hi.
I'd like to trade some items.
Oh, she's not going to talk to us. I thought we would learn more about her
don't last long.
from that. Oh, we also had an attack. Some trappers came through. So if you see a corpse or 2 lying around, don't worry about it. We already took care of them. It does look like they might have done a little damage to our mute fruit. This one here in the back. So let's repair that one. I think that was it. Not too bad. Ooh, this one too. Not too bad at all. You'll see it says repair with 0 because we do have God mode on. I keep God mode on for these builds really just so I don't have to pause and go grab resources, because that, it interrupts the flow of our cozy builds. But nothing wrong with that. Okay. We don't have anybody assigned to this yet. I think the girl we just got would be great here if I knew where she just went. Hey, because we don't need 8 food while we only have 3 people. She's got great lip gloss on. Really Barbie pink. I love it. All right. Let's assign her there. Yep, because that keeps us at 6 food. And that way we can get kind of a better sense of her personality for what we want to do here. Definitely some shelving, because I think that would help her keep her, merchandise up and out of the way. So if we can do one on this wall too. I'm hoping we can put it right on that. Yeah, right on that support bar. That's lovely. And then is there room for metal shelving under here? Ooh. Yeah, that's not too crowded. We might have to move the shelf, but that's definitely enough space for her. And this one can go over here instead. So she's got shelving, shelving, shelving. That's really nice. And then let's give her a chair. I love giving people chairs. I don't like that they have to stand all day. If we were down in the mainland, I think this chair would be so lovely for her. But because we're up here in Far Harbor and it's just a lot more humid out, I want something more like this. I think is a more weather-resistant vinyl, which I think would be nice. Folding chair. A folding chair doesn't seem very comfy. But the metal does kind of go with the metal next to it. So I don't mind that. Yeah, I don't mind that at all, actually. Not nearly as much as I thought I was gonna. What's in furniture miscellaneous? I'm not looking for anything in particular. Yeah, that doesn't feel quite like it suits her. But decor. Oh, we could do an armor rack. I know we're going to want to do a big bar here for Longfellow. Oh, if we could scooch this over a little bit and let her sell some armor. I don't know if it'll fit in that corner. These armor racks have a weird hitbox. But we might be able to pillar glitch it or something back here, kind of forgotten storage. Oh yeah, it doesn't even need to face the front. I actually like it better if it's kind of that was green for a second, wasn't it? I know it was. Oh, yes, right there. With the feet being weird. That's perfect. I love that. I love that. That feels like a storeroom. How marvelous. Okay, this is really good. What else do we have for display? Ooh, some weapon racks could be cool as a higher up top shelf item. You know what I mean? Like that up there. Yeah, it looks cool. And then, of course, we can throw in some, animal junk. I don't know if Bloodbug makes sense up here again, because Far Harbor is a little different. I don't want a dog that looks like such a normal dog that it makes me very uncomfortable. Like it's not a mongrel or anything. Ooh, Mirelurk could be good up here. We've got this sort of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Sea, ocean theme. There's got to be a word for that. Yeah, I think the Mirelurk stuff is going to be the best. Not necessarily the Queen Claw, but I like this. I like this a lot. That's cool. It adds a very nice texture. Yeah. Okay, that's coming together. And then maybe some paintings, because I think she would sell decor too. So we can do the thing where we kind of put them at angles like this to make it look like she's sort of stocking up on them, like she has them for sale, not necessarily as decor. That one seems a little big. But if we could put like a cat one on one of these shelves, I think that'd be so cute. I don't know if we'll be able to get any at an angle. Oh, that's at an angle, but not green. What about on this side? It clips through the bottom a little bit, like that. That looks, I mean, it looks like it's for sale. That's wonderful. And then this one, for some reason to me too, also seems like something that they might sell or want here in Far Harbor. Yeah, I know it's glitching through that stud in the wall a little bit. I don't know what that's called either. I really need like a dictionary or thesaurus in front of me. What will happen if we glitch it like that? It's a little too colliding with the shelf for me. I think I do want it here though, so maybe we live with the collision of one of those things. Maybe it just goes on the wall lower. Oh, it really doesn't want to. Like, not at all. Why don't you want to? It's such a lovely place for you. There. Oh, that's nice. That's really good. And then some other signs here too, because I really do think this is like the junk collector kind of thing. This is her restricted area. So I think a restricted sign makes sense there. But then some of these other signs... Oh, you know what I want? I think there's one that says lobster roll, if I'm not hallucinating. Yeah, this feels like a good Far Harbor-y sign. Oh, it is from the Far Harbor set. That makes sense. But I think she would use them as decor and to sort of advertise her wares in here. Yeah, it looks good. It feels like an attic. Is there a sign that would go well here for her? Like we could advertise that she's got clothing, components, food, guns, loot. Something. There's something here that we could spell out. We could name her and this could be like her shop. We could do that in neon. We could also do that in neon. What if we got miscellaneous here? We could do something spooky. I love something spooky. I actually feel like that works super well for here. Let's just put those paper cats up there. That's cute. They're subtle. They're more subtle than I thought they would be in a lovely way. And then I love the hanging buoys. This is a nice amount of vertical height right in that corner. Oh, that's darling. And then her room is back here. We don't want to forget her room. I think we did put a generator, so we can do some light. And I would like for her to have like a little subtler light than that big bare bulb. I don't know what that means. It could be a table lamp. Let's put this down. Yeah, that's nice, right? I hope we'll be able to fit a bed in here. I think we will. Like this one? Yeah, it's just her. And I like that her bed is sort of inside and out of the way, especially with that trapper attack that we just had. I think having good security here in Far Harbor is really important. Let's do the end table that has like a door. Yeah, just for some more extra storage for her. And then we'll put the yellow lamp on that. Oh, that's really nice. What goes down here? We should give her a door. Which way do you think the doors make more sense? When I'm doing them on a outdoor building like this, I like it to open out. Like if you can see past the door there over on the farm shack. I like when the door sort of comes out over the stairs. Somebody left a comment saying they didn't like that. Why don't you like that? I think it's nice. Tell me, convince me. Sell me on why that bugs you. Okay, with the door opening that way, it kind of closes off this space, but I don't mind that because then the door isn't swinging into the square footage of her shop. But is there any little decoration that might be nice in this corner? Maybe a plant. I'm thinking not plant because it's so far in this little darkness, but maybe that's why the plant's dead. Hold up, I really like that. Maybe that's why the plant has no leaves, because there's no light in here at all. That's kind of cute. Okay, I like this for her. Oh, let's give her a Diamond City radio. No, I think that's too big on that little shelf, but maybe she has one here. That I really like. Okay, Diamond City radio for her there. Now I know compared to the sort of junk shop, her own room seems kind of austere, but I don't mind that. I think maybe if you're working in this junk shop all day, maybe you wouldn't want as much like stuff in your private room. Should she sell jack-o'-lanterns? Ooh, or these weird jars. Do any of these look like they could be something semi-normal and not Halloween-y? That's a brain, so that's pretty Halloween-y. This is a bug. The fish thing I could actually get on board with as something that could be sold in Far Harbor. Like, it could just be like a pickled or preserved. I'm trying to get up here so I can place this better. Like a preserved sauerkraut kind of fermented surströmming kind of thing. You know what I mean? Maybe she makes those herself. Oh, maybe we should give her like a... Or maybe, oh, when we build the bar, maybe we should keep this in mind for the bar and give them some of these too. And maybe she buys them from there to resell. I don't know why it's so picky about where it goes. Oh, but it should be able to go there. They should be together. I like it on that first shelf, but I think it should go right here as kind of like a set. I really like that she's selling these like fermented fish up there. I think that's a lovely way to use those. Balloons, I don't think you can sell me on balloons. Not as much. Ooh, uh-oh, County Crossing. Well, we're up in Far Harbor right now, so they have defenses. They'll be okay. I'll check in with them later. I really like the lobster cage. I think that's so perfect on that shelf. And then any bottle lanterns? That could be cute on this shelf since we're not doing the fish on there, right? Well, this one's nice and like narrow, so it's kind of out of the way. This is really cute. Any other decorations? I like some of these things as like things she could sell, you know? We already have a flagpole down by the entrance. We need to go do the Nuka World quest. I'm so scared Preston is going to hate us if we do, but there are like some things in there that I think would be lovely for decorating. Ooh, I think a rug. A rug would be really cute here for her. I wish that covered up the junk more. It doesn't, so maybe it goes like in the corner as a corner rug instead. This is so cute. Are you kidding? And then a chair over here I think would be nice too. Because maybe if she's friends with the bar owner, who we're eventually going to get and build out, maybe the bar owner or somebody could come and sit here with her while she's, oop, I didn't mean to exit out of chairs, while she's working. Or maybe it's just a chair for sale, you know? It could be a lot of things. Oh, this is just darling. Okay, so she's got this wonderful, small, kind of austere bedroom, and then this just glorious smorgasbord. Let's see if we can't hop up on the chair and put something on the gun rack. I picked up a bunch of stuff from the trappers that we took out, so we should have something. Ooh, pipe wrench could be cool, but it wouldn't look cool because you wouldn't know it's like a neat thing, you know? That seems too big. Minigun's not gonna fit. We could just do a pipe pistol. Like she's just got a pipe pistol up there. What's the Gauss rifle? Nope, that's too big. Quick and powerful pipe pistol? Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. What else can go on these shelves? I think we need to look at our inventory of junk and just see if there's anything we want to like position. Ooh, or aid, because honestly, Blamco mac and cheese. That's it. That's wonderful. I feel like she would have canned dog food. That speaks to me as well. Should we do Dandy Boy yet? Oh, no, let's do Fancy Lads. Let's do 2 of the Fancy Lads. And then let's look in junk too. Because what would people need? What would people like come to shop for? In a settlement like this too, you know? Probably not a cake pan, but I do like it. I could see cigar box and cigarettes. Let's drop some cigarettes and a cigar box. Honestly, this is going to take us a while to position, so I think that's enough for us for the moment. Not sleeping bag. I don't think I can even position it with this. So if there's just a place where I could set it down so we could grab it later. Oh yeah, that works. Because remember, anything we set down gets grabbed at the same angle. So if I can get it up onto any shelf, it's going to make grabbing it and repositioning it outside of workshop mode so much easier. The can of dog food is bigger than I thought it would be. Let's put that one here because it'll be kind of a bottom shelf item. What else do I have? The cigar box. Actually, do we think the cigar box might be like a personal item for her? No, I think that gets sold too. It doesn't want to go anywhere though. Will it fall through? Oh, nope, it floats to the top. That's lovely. Okay, now let's come out of workshop mode and just grab them by hand. So like the dog food can go down here. And then I was thinking Blamco goes up on this shelf. So see, the angle's a little better than if we had grabbed it off the floor. Oh, no, it's higher than I thought it was. That's okay. We'll get there. It's at least high enough that nobody's going to knock it down by accident. Oh, how do I get this one up there? Oh, we've got this. Blamco mac and cheese, given that the world, you know, kind of ended in an atomic blast, it seems a little tasteless. Although I bet it's got a lot of taste. If it's branded like a bomb. There we go. Okay. Some Blamco up there, and then this shelf to our left will be like our booze and cigarette shelf. Will that stay? I guess this shelf is narrower than I thought it was. Let's see if we can't get this more on the shelf. Oh, yep, that did it. And that's where we'll put the cigarette box, or the, what is this? Cigar box. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Positioning things by hand is so hard. I have so much respect for people who spend time placing them. I think one of the tricks is to sort of build it on a rug, like on the ground, because that way you can just move the whole rug. But the problem is I don't want a rug up on these shelves, you know? You get it. You're just doing a few items by hand, and I think that's going to be just fine. Can I get this one to stand up next to it? Nope. And I open my gun instead. So not quite. But those kind of stacked up next to each other. Oh, this is so lovely. Look at that. Oh, I love this. Hi, Preston. What do you think? I think this has come together beautifully. Let's go ahead and shut this door. Or actually, let's leave it open because we're going to want to assign her to it. Hi, can you pathfind your way in there? I'm hoping you can. I just want to assign her. There we go. Assign her to the bed. She's been assigned here already. And we can probably do a door on here. Now, see, to me, the door is going to open out. Oh, why doesn't it want to go? Okay, it does. It does. I got scared for a second. I want it to go the other way because that makes it hard to get around. Does that bug you, though? Would we prefer... Is that the same door? No. There we go. See, I like that. I think that's nice. What can we put on the outside? I don't think I want to do neon letters, but I want to do something out here that feels like it's advertised as a store, you know what I mean? Anything in signs? We could use tools. There's one that just says sale, right? I think sale works for us. Sale. And then I really like what's going on here with this, like, I think this is a carrot plant. I think these are, oh no, aster. Oh, it looked prettier with the flowers on it. I shouldn't have harvested that. It'll regenerate. But maybe we can add to that sort of feeling with a mute fruit hedge. I love doing a little mute fruit hedge. Maybe on this side? Yeah, it'll go somewhere here. Just, it feels like a hedge, you know? It's nice. And then we've been doing kind of fire barrels and seating outside of each of these locations. She already has the light, so I don't think she needs a fire barrel. But some more seating, I think, would be nice. This feels a little too wide because it's going to collide with the aster. Oh, I don't mind the bench. Don't mind the bench at all. We're probably going to come back to that bench because we've been using the patio chairs a lot, and I would like for it to be varied. This, I can't not think of the fog and humidity and rain here. I think that chair would be awful to sit on if it's like moist out. Yeah, let's come back to the wooden bench because it feels a little smaller than the one without the back. Although, let's use the one with the back to sort of position it, right? Okay, I'm just stating for the record, we all saw that I'm using the bench with the back to position the bench without a back because we think that's how to make people sit on it properly. Although, we've used that before and people still sat on it backwards. So, we'll see. Oh, we have this hook. There was a deer carcass, or I guess rat stag. I think it was a red stag. I don't really know. Some kind of carcass was hanging from this before. And since we've taken that down, I think we could do a buoy on the same hook. Or maybe a lantern. That works for me. It's close enough for me. That's great. Okay, that's our general store. I love that. We've got our general store. We've got Longfellow's cabin, which we have left mostly alone. He's got his own kind of setup here and security desk, but I don't think we're giving him a roommate. We do need to do a bar, and we'll get rid of the cooking station once we do that. Can I scrap this big tree? Because it does look kind of dangerous the way it's leaning like this. I just can't imagine it wouldn't fall and hurt somebody at some point. You know what I mean? Okay. Longfellow's assigned here. I really love the setup that we did with this. Oh, should we put a gun on this armor rack? I don't think we had before. Pistol rack. Let's give them something. We could just do a pipe pistol. Yeah, because that's not going to fit. We'll just put a pipe pistol on the rack. Just better than nothing, you know? Okay, we have our second security station down there. That's really nice. And then down here, I think is beyond our settlement build, because I would love to scrap that beach umbrella, but yeah, I don't think we're getting close enough to that beach umbrella. Ooh, it looks like the trappers did some damage to this too. So we'll get that back up. That's not bad. 30 defense. It's not bad at all. Oh, there's the trapper. Sorry for the gore. I'll move away. Also, you'll notice he's naked. That is because I did take all of his clothes. Waste not, want not in the wasteland. You know what I mean? All right, Longfellow's patrolling. Gosh, I love this little boat. This could be a good place for our bar. I was wondering where we were going to do that. If we did some foundations that were like raised above this, it could feel like a dock. And then you're looking out on the boat. That's gorgeous, right? We would work around this fog catcher, but I think we easily could. We could build on top of this a little bit. Oh yeah, that's not even like walkable on. I love this boardwalk. Oh, these are all scrappable? Oh, wait, because this could be really cool. If we scrap all of these and replace them with like safer ones. Oh, these I can definitely get rid of. And we could glitch in some safer ones. This could be... Okay, so option one is doing the sort of dock, building out a dock down here and using that as seating for a restaurant. Option two is using this existing structure as the outdoor part of the restaurant, and then the actual restaurant we would build up over this. That could be really cool too, because then we don't block the view of the sailboat. Because I kind of liked inside the farmer's shack that you had the painting of the sailboat and then you were looking out over the sailboat. I think it's nice. What is that building over there? That looks far in the distance. It looks like there's some sort of pier built out, but it's beyond the scope of this settlement. This is a great view for a restaurant. This is really cool. Let's just walk a little more, because this is nice too. These are kind of falling apart, but there's so much left we can scrap, and our build limit isn't even that full. I feel rich. I feel build limit rich, especially coming from Jamaica Plain. We were really strapped there. What's over here? Is this the main dock? Look at those people. Who are those people? Harbormen. Yeah, I'm not actually gonna shoot them. I just wanted to zoom in. Preston's running after us. We're just doing a survey of the site, my love. Just checking things out. We also have this area. This wouldn't be bad for a pier restaurant either. Yeah, now we're back to our sort of security setup. Okay, let's go back to the corner. Oh, I thought that was like a tomato, but it's just another trapper. Sorry. The dead bodies are maybe the least cozy part of this build. But hey, it happens. Okay. So the issue with using the pier as our sort of dining setup is, where do you enter? You know? It could be like this. It could be like we do maybe some stairs and scaffolding and you come up over here, but then you got to work around this brush that we can't get rid of. So I think I'm leaning towards the restaurant being down here on the beach properly. Yeah. That's what I'm leaning towards. Let's put down some foundation pieces, and I'm thinking of these. Yeah. Let's just put these down. See how they feel. Will this go in? Yeah, and how big do we want this to be? Will this go into the ground here, or just this one? Oh, that's neat. Because then you're coming down here and like, oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Let's see what we can do with walls to make that feel cool too. I guess barn? Hold up, because we still have this that looks so neat. You know, it just looks really neat. I don't know if we'll end up using that, but let's just put it down for some texture. What am I hearing? Is it the fog catcher? I think it is. I was just worried it was like a blood bug or something. Can't scrap this tree. Oh, yes I can. See, it's leaning at that awkward, dangerous angle. That just makes me worried. Let's see if we can't lift this whole thing up just a tad. Yeah, just like that. That's really lovely. And let's see what we can do with barn pieces. I said barn. I think I'm changing that to warehouse. Just because we have the greenhouse pieces in the warehouse set. And I think we could do something really cool looking out over stuff, you know? Let's start with the door. Because we're going to want a door. Does that feel too... Gosh, I don't know. I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for. This won't go here. Well, it wouldn't go in that one anyway. It's hard to do foundations around walls. Like, I don't think it'll snap here now because we have the door. Oh, it'll snap to the top of the door, which isn't what I want. Oh, but it will. Okay. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of is with the shack pieces. It's really difficult to do this because the shack pieces kind of go on top of the walls, if that makes sense. Let me show you what I mean. With the shack door, you see how it goes on front of the foundation, and then we wouldn't be able to put another piece like this in front of it. But with the warehouse walls, I actually think we're good to not worry about that. So let's see if we can do like a porch in front like this. It doesn't look like it, and I wonder why, because it was doing that before. Yeah, it doesn't like when I spin it the other way. I want all the wood to face the same direction. It doesn't really matter, but it matters to me a little bit. Okay, not shack wall. Let's stick with warehouse and see how far we can get with something. We can't do a doorway with the half pieces, right? The doorway pieces are full height. Let's grab this one that has the big window though, because that's really nice. This can be big. I'm kind of hesitating, but it can be as big as I want it to be. We've got space in that build limit. We've got ideas. We've got materials. We can ball out. Ugh, and we've got that cotton candy sky going on. Look at how gorgeous that is. This game is a masterpiece. It has that title and it deserves that title. It's gorgeous. Okay. I wonder how this would feel with this piece as the front instead. It might not feel good. It might not even be possible. I'm just gonna try an inch closer to it because I like that it's sort of half the width. But I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky with it. What else could we use here? We could use scaffolding. Like this, in theory. Oh, and it snaps there. Well, hold on. I would want the legs to actually go down to the dirt. So let's see if we can't. Yeah. There we go. It just feels, I don't know. I don't know what the word is. Less polished. If it's like half like that because the nice sort of deck is going to be in the back, you know? Okay, so that's the first part of this. Let's get in there and do the second part. I think we're going to want to expand it 2 squares back. Because what I'm thinking is these 2 squares have this kind of roof. And then we're going to do like a higher one up back here like this. So this would be the entrance to the outside. I'll put this down with glass and then we'll see how we feel. Ah, the sky is gorgeous. I love this game. I love this world that it creates. I love being here and I love that you guys are here with me. Truly, it's just such a wonderful part of my week. Okay, that's good. And then what walls can go on top of here? We could use this wall again. It's getting dark and we are going to have to crash somewhere until morning, but let's just see how this looks. It's going to be really good. It's going to be really good. Let's see if we can't grab this whole thing and try and put that entry part like right up against the ground to make it easier for them to get in. That's really good. This part could still... No, I want the roof to be easier for us. I don't want to give us a nightmare of a roof to work through. So then this can still be the outdoor dining area. I just want to snap that in. There we go. Okay, it is getting a little dark. Ooh, I don't want to do that. I want to turn on my Pip-Boy. Yeah, I think we gotta take a little break till morning. Oh, the sunset is gorgeous though. Because really we want to do... See, does it feel like too much glass? Or does it feel good? I can't tell. I think we go to sleep and then we look at it in the daylight. Well, I'm not trying to sneak. I want to get to... Where's our don't be mad at me setup? Over here? I think we'll just take one of these sleeping bags. Is that a body? I know it's dark out, so I can't really tell. No, it's just like roots, right? That really looked like a body for a second. Are these bodies? Now I'm seeing things. It's dark. We need to go to bed. We need to go to bed right now or I'm going to lose my mind. What time is it? 8 p.m.? So if we do like 11 hours, I think it'll be bright out again by 7. That's my hope. Anyway, we'll find out if that's correct. I think Far Harbor's so beautiful. We still have more to do down... Ooh! Counting crossing suffered damage, but we're well rested at least. We'll go check on them later. We still have settlements to do down on the mainland. And we'll get to those. But I wanted to pop up here, and I'm so glad we did because it's gorgeous. Especially after the frustration of Jamaica Plain with its weird build footprint and build limit. I still think we built something so cool there. I love the Minutemen bunker that we did. But I'm just really excited about this, you know? Let's do that. And then will this snap here, or is there a different piece that sort of complements that? I guess it's this one. It's so good. Was it that? No. We found the piece that belonged there. And now we'll do this. And this. Like, should this still be... Here, I'll show you what I mean. These pieces with less glass. Like, we could still be doing that and then just have the glass on the top part. Oh, that's so cool with the glass up on the top part. Like, do we want it just to be that kind of ceiling? Because I'm worried I'm worried with as many attacks as they get, the metal is going to be a lot easier for them to defend because the glass, I mean, bullets are coming straight through the glass and then you have broken glass. So maybe we keep the glass piece here and as our top bits, but maybe the base here is this. We can stack up metal on top of it, or glass on top of it. Watch, because the half height walls are exactly half of what this comes to be. So we can do like that, and then we still have some security on the bottom. This is so beautiful. Oh, or is there a piece that would do both? That piece and that piece? I guess these are slanted on the bottom, not slanted on the top. Yeah, so I think what I'm looking for is 2 pieces. This is gorgeous. That's so cool. I think this could be more covered. Like this, that gives it a little more texture and a little more sort of a gradient from like full metal, mostly metal, partly metal, blends out to this full glass. It's gorgeous. That's too big of a door. But this, which way does this open? And which way do we want it to open? Now, you guys have me questioning which way doors open. Does that go that way? Yeah, we definitely don't need 2. But maybe this one goes... Nope, it only opens in, and I don't want it to do that. Let's do this one on this side, just because it's easier to get in through this entrance. I love this. How do we want stairs, though? Because we can't... Okay, we can't clip this way. We can't clip this way. We can't clip this way. We are on scaffolding. So let's see if a scaffolding ramp could clip a different way. Can this go? It doesn't look like it. I just want to make sure they can pathfind their way inside here. Like this, oh, would be nice. That's not terrible. The door would have to be the other way. Let me just place that for a second. Yeah, actually, I don't mind that at all. And it can't go this way. Oh, no, it can go that way. Wow. Okay, this is a lot of information. Because originally, I was just picturing the shack stairs, like these guys. Oh, wait. That will go there. That's better. That's even better. That's better than either of these because it blends up so naturally. Oh, yes. This is gorgeous. I want to grab some of the wall decorations, the signs for like the hot dog, lobster roll, floats thing, because this seems like the place. We already used the lobster roll one. But we can do like ice cream, hot dog. I think that's really cool. I love it. So you'd be able to walk up right in here. You've got all this open space. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. And then this is our outdoor seating. So the closest thing that I think matches the vibe of the railings that already exist on the boardwalk is, it's not the picket fence, it's not anything in fences actually, it's the shack railings, which I think work well here and are in miscellaneous. I don't know why I forget that. If I can get it to align, I think this will be just perfect. Because I don't think there's an outdoor entrance to this. Let's do 2 like that. And then 1 like this. That's wonderful. I really like that. Okay, we'll come back out here to like make that seating. What about electricity? How do we feel about electricity here? We do have this fog catcher, which I know doesn't necessarily have electricity, but they do kind of go together. This guy doesn't have electricity. It would be so easy to put a generator right here and then string up a conduit, and then we'd have lighting in the whole thing. Let's start putting down some inside stuff and see if that informs us any better. Because this is going to be food and drink. And we can do that big restaurant in here. Oh, why can't I? Because I don't have bottle caps for it. It's not like showing up. Sometimes this happens. Ooh. Sometimes this happens in God mode, because God mode, it doesn't make everything infinite. It technically just sets it to 999. So we can turn off if we need to. Well, it looks like the other ones are loading okay. And now food and drink doesn't exist. That's not the best situation, right? Armor, weapons, clinic, clothing. Okay, we're going to use clothing as a placeholder while that glitch works itself out. And we're just going to decorate around it. I have no issue with that. That's going to go there. I think that a stove would actually be lovely here. And let me turn back on my Pip-Boy. I feel like we burned through that early morning daylight super quick. We'll do crafting. We'll do this cooking station. I love this cooking station. Are we far enough? Oh, I want that to like glitch through the wall, I think on purpose. So let's use a rug glitch to do that properly. Like this should help us get it pretty close. And then let's grab the countertop that I love so much. Oh, I don't think it's in here. I think it's in tables? No. It's in containers? I never remember. It's always a guess. And that feels good. I do want the stovepipe to come through. Yeah, see, that, I don't mind if that glitches outside, because it is like machinery that would kind of be built in. Let's pick some kind of chair for whoever's selling here. And I want to do a stool. So we'll just position based on how that chair was positioned. That's really nice. So there's their sort of cooking area. And then let's look for a container, a bigger container that I would believe that they would store some sort of food in. I guess I'm mostly thinking fish, right? Because they'd fish pretty much everything they do. Oh yeah, we're gonna go crazy with these fish racks. I heard, sorry, the fog machine scared me for a sec because I thought it was like gunners or something. I want to pillar glitch this is why I was pausing, because the angle of the ground makes it a little weird for these feet to be just like straight up. But if we just use a pillar glitch to sink it down just a little like that, it becomes the most wonderful built-in looking thing. Oh, just gorgeous. And where were we that the fish rack existed in? Furniture, miscellaneous. Let's get the short one too. And then, oh, it could just go here. We could just have both of them like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so we've put down both of those. We could do an empty fish rack, like down here. just for some environmental storytelling. I guess we do want to pillar glitch this too, but I'll leave it there for now. And a fish rack down here by the water, because that's where they would be kind of pulling stuff up. Oh, I love that the water is like close to it. Actually, this makes sense down here too then, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, it does still need to be sunk into the ground a little bit because it is floating over the water. Just a little, though. Oh, that didn't grab it, did it? Oh, good. I thought we were going to risk grabbing the whole building. Okay. That's lovely. This is incredible. This is coming together so much better than I thought it would. I mean, just look at that. It's marvelous. I love this. Okay, so we've got some cooking for them. And then what seating do we want to do outside here? Okay, we've got chair options. We've got chair options. This could be, we do like a counter. We could do the patio table thing like this. Oh, I actually love that. I love this. Because we have the same sort of umbrella elsewhere on the beach. Somewhere. I don't know what direction that's actually in. And I feel confident that it's weather resistant. Which is important. Where's the patio chair? There we go. Can we squish 4 of these in here? I would love if 4 people could eat out here at once. And 4. I'm going to pull these in closer because realistically nobody's going to be able to sit at these back seats without moving stuff. But then I like it sometimes when the settlers actually do sit in a seat, and for that to happen there kind of has to be leg room. So we'll position them like that just so they have access to all of them. That's wonderful. And then something here feels right. I just don't know what. It could be, what's here in Raider? I never look here in Raider. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't really want these cages. I guess it could go down on the beach, but I don't really feel a need for it. Oh, you know what I wanted to do in the junk shop and then forgot was the little plastic flamingo. We can come back to that. Let's do some plants. I think plants would be nice here. I don't know if I believe that a potted plant could like grow here, but we can do a variety. I guess ferns like the humidity. And then another red pot, but just the short, stumpy one. Like that? Yeah. This is gorgeous. Oh, I didn't mean to grab the balcony railing. I wanted to shift the potted plant just a little bit towards the others. And then I know we don't need like a rug, entryway rug here because it's not like they can get their feet dirty since they're staying inside technically, but it feels right somehow. So we'll do an entryway rug like that. This is where they cook. Oh, that's so gorgeous. And then we want to do more seating, right? And I think we can do the trick again that one of you taught all of us. Thank you again, because it's my new favorite thing, where we take a shelf like this and we let that be the table. And then we do some stools up against it. So we'll use the patio chair to position. But then, oh, you know what? No, I like the other stool. This one. Position with this chair. Walk in that one. Position with this chair. And lock in this little stubby one. I love it. Well, let's pull this one a bit farther this way. These little baseball stools. I always forget they're baseball looking, but I think they are on purpose. Oh, this is marvelous. And then over here. Okay, so a few different options. Let's think through our options. We could do a big table like this. We could do some benches like this. I do love these. This seems like a type of chair that Longfellow would rot away in. And I love that for him. We could do like 2, probably. If I get this right in the corner. And my favorite thing about this furniture is that people do sit and eat at it. Oh, I think I could align that better, but I think that's it. It looks really good. Oop. There's somewhere this will go green. I think that's more lined up to the wall than it was before. Yeah, because now there's no gap between the right side and that wall. And now we have room for one more thing right here. And I don't know quite what that is yet. It could be the counter and radio. That's the new counter. I want the old counter. This one. Oh, that's not enough space, is it? Between this and that. Yeah, that's too big. Okay, what else can go there? We have other options. We're in furniture miscellaneous. Was there anything else in furniture miscellaneous? There's no TV station, so there's not really a point in having a TV. We could do a sink here for the cook. I actually like that a lot. I don't know why the sinks are so hard to like position right, but I think that works. Oh, look at that, their little cooking station. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. I don't think there's too much that the patrons of this bar would be storing. So like filing cabinet doesn't super make sense. Why did happiness go down? Oh, because we have 4 people. We got another person. They're adjusting. I could do a little cooler next to the stove for some more sensitive ingredients. Did not realize these were double-sided through the wall. That's very funny. Hot dog coming through. We're still looking for some kind of container or shelf or table to go here. I don't need an overseer desk or a pool table. This could be nice. It's the same sort of space divider that I wanted from the big counter. It does feel a little small. Let's leave it there for a second and just see if there's anything else we can grab. We could do a cabinet. Oh, we could do one of these. Oh, hold up. Like that? Yeah. Oh, I don't mind that. Because that way we've got some metal of like the cooking parts. And now, bear with me because I know it looks a little too clean at the moment, but if we put a radio on top of that, classical, Diamond City, Radio Freedom, I think Diamond City. It gives them a little taste of the mainland, which maybe they'll hate, but... Trash can, I think trash can makes a lot of sense, to be honest. But if it's not going to fit right in that corner, I really don't want it taking up too much space. Okay, so we didn't end up adding electricity. I thought there was a chance we might want a jukebox or something, but because we didn't, I think we got to think about some lighting like this. Can this go? Is there anything that would make this like hang here? Because y'all know now I am obsessed with hanging lamps in places. It would be good in that corner. Hold on, I think I am going to try and do that again. Oh, unless, no, that seems like too much of an outdoor lamp. I don't want to deal with that. Let's grab the tall one and just see if we can get this up higher. I don't know if this is possible. But then again, we don't know if anything is possible till we try it. was... Oh, it is green for a second there. I think we need... Or does that work? That's actually... That looks pretty good to me. I'm not going to complain about that. I know it's not technically touching, but it's touching enough for me. I'm happy with that. And let's see if we can't grab some of those. Oh, you know what we could have just used instead? We didn't really need to try and pillar glitch that, because in the Far Harbor set we have all these little glowing bottles from the Children of Adam. Not the spooky ghost ones. Oh, I said that I wanted to do some of these fish things in here too. Let me put that right on the floor so I don't forget. We have the candle bottles. We're going to put a fish basket somewhere too. And let's throw a lobster cage down outside because they absolutely would be serving lobster if they can get some. Just like that. Sorry for the delay, the diversion. This is what I was thinking of. Because this can go up here. Yeah, I like that better. I'm just kind of obsessed with oil lamps because we did it so cool for the farmer house. But these are really cozy and lovely and on theme. So now we can do like 1, 2, 3. These are so cool looking. Can I get these any closer? A little bit. That's wonderful. That's really wonderful. Okay, let's do... Does the fish basket seem too big up here? It does a little. So let's go back to our outdoor sort of... Hello. I was hearing you, but I didn't actually know that you were there, that you had shown up. That's wonderful. Let's do a fish basket here. You're beautiful. I don't know how much overlap there is between those of you that watch these videos, the Fallout 4 builds, and the Fallout New Vegas playthrough. The Brahmin in Fallout New Vegas really threw me for a loop. They are so gorgeously ugly in like the best way. Like they're just so weird looking, and I adore them. But now I'm thrilled seeing a Brahmin that looks semi-normal. I do want to do these weird fish things. So I think if we do a wall shelf like this, then this can be where they like go to age, you know? And then where are those? I wanted to grab more of them. I think they're here. Da da da. There is an account on TikTok right now where the guy put a bunch of anchovies and a bunch of salt in a jar, and he just keeps checking in on the jar. I don't know what that makes. It might be fish sauce. I don't know. I love fish sauce. But this is kind of what I'm thinking, and like kind of the vibe. It's like a fermented fish thing. Is that too close to the edge? Oh yeah, that's not close enough for me to feel safe about fish not falling on people's heads. Let's see if we can't do one more on this shelf. I don't know why it has a different collision based on like what rotation I place it in, but that works for me. And then last thing in here, I want to see if I have junk. And one of the junk I hope I have is like a big metal pot. Would it be here? I don't know. It could be a saucepan. They might do it as a saucepan. I just want to believe that they can like cook those down before canning them up. I guess they don't necessarily have to be cooked. I'm imagining them as cooked and then fermented. I could also be looking for like an enamel. Nope. Do I really not have anything for this? Could have sworn I did. Let's just scroll through and see what makes sense. Baseball, probably not. Could do some bowls, but it just feels like unnecessary. Good to know we have chalk. Chalk could come in handy somewhere, I'm sure. Oh, was that it? Cooking pot. There we go. Let's do 2. And then if we have a cutting board, I thought we did have a cutting board, but I scrolled right past it. No, I guess oh, yes, I do. Alphabetical order is just hard sometimes. Okay, so we'll do 1 pot here for cooking inside, and then the other pot we're gonna put down here next to the fish so they can sort of catch and bring it in ready to cook with. And then where did that cutting board go? I know we had it. Oh, it's over here. Oh, let's grab that and let's put that here because you'd probably want to debone them. I'm guessing. I really don't know. But I'll leave that to the expert who's working here. Look at how good this is. Oh, I'm so pleased. Do you think we can find the new person and just talk to them, see if they're a good fit for this seaside bar? Oh my gosh, I love it. Well, we don't technically have a bar. We have a clothing shop. Let's just see if that came back yet. This might be a thing that we have to quit and reload for, which I can definitely do next time. Clothing store for now. It's temporary. We'll replace it. Let's see if we can't find who the new person is. It looks like they assign themselves to farming. Were you already here? You are assigned to shopping. Oh, one of you is new. I don't recognize the face mask, so I think it's you.
Let's trade some things.
Oh, I kind of hoped he would talk to me.
You talked to Cassie Dalton?
Oh,
Shame
I thought you
what
were a boy.
happened to her family.
Do you want to manage our clothing shop? It will be a restaurant, so I can't assign you to it yet. But once we figure that out, I think she'll be great for it. Beautiful. That is all that we have time for today. Thank you so much for joining me, the General of the Minutemen, as we work together to make the Commonwealth safer, one settlement at a time. If you enjoyed this video, I have a whole playlist of all of them. Let me know what you thought. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me a comment or a thumbs down. Tell me what you didn't, what I could do better next time. Reading the comments is my favorite part of every single week. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
I got word of a settlement that needs our help. I'll mark the location on your map.